Hello everyone, I'm back with another haul, and so honestly this is my second video because I accidentally deleted my first one, so I'm such a dummy. So I'm gonna start over and hopefully I do better this time because my first one was, I did a lot of mistake, and so let's get started. We'll start with Some Days Dreamer Spellbound. I got this from Facebook Marketplace for $10. The whole thing was $10, and of course I paid for shipping, so it's all right. And I believe there's like either a prequel, and there's only 2 volumes, so I'm not sure if I should read that first. But the title is only say Some Days Dreamer. They didn't have the word spellbound, and so yeah. This is volume 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this stack is from Crunchyroll. So I got given 6 and 7. I read 1 and 2 from my library, and so I got really interested and I want to start collecting more BL. And so this is a BL. It's about this boy band and there's 2 high school boys, and so yeah. One of my favorite manga this year. This is called A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School, Volume 13. I read 1 to 9 so far, and so I'm gonna binge read maybe the last 4. And Volume 14 comes out next month, and so yep, can't wait to read more of that. I got Wotakoi, Life is Hard for Otaku. I read 1, 2, 3 so far, and now I have 4, 5, 6 left to read. Now this last one, I have a very funny story. So I read volume 1 about 2 months ago. I didn't realize this story, The Horizon, this is not a one-shot. I thought it was a one-shot, and it kind of didn't really make sense how that ended, because like this 2 main character, spoiler, was caught, and it didn't really make sense. Like, where's the rest of the story? And so I saw someone posting volume 2 on Instagram. I was complete shock. Like, wait a minute, there's more to it? Like, that is why I should have done my research. And so this series has a total of 3 volumes, and so I'm gonna read volume 2 for now. My library didn't have the rest of the volume, which didn't make sense because this has been around since last year, I believe, and so can't wait to see what happened next. Now this one is from pangobooks.com. I got Dorohedoro. Oh my gosh. Dorohedoro. I got 1 to 7. This person was selling it for $40, so not a bad price. And so I am reading Dark. I'm caught up reading Dark, and so I'm kind of wanted to start reading Dorohedoro. I know this has like mixed review, and so I just want to give it a try. I mean, I don't mind how it might be super gory or so, as that similar illustration, and one of the characters look like Shimida or Sanko, and so has some similarities. So volume 1, 2, really nice cover. 3 has this did I call it French flap? I'm not sure, but yeah, I like the cover a lot. I know it's kind of like weird looking, but yeah, I don't mind. That was 4. Here's 5, and then 6 and 7. So in my last video that I accidentally deleted, I didn't even show this one by one, so now I'm getting a second chance. All right, I'm gonna show you I got from In Stock Trade. Here's some of it. First one, I got influenced by another manga tuber. This is called Orb on the Movements of Earth. I think this is all about science, and so I was very intrigued. Can't wait to read that. Now this one, I've been contemplating getting it, even though I watched the movie back in the 2005 or so when I was in high school. So I know about Initial D, but not that much. I haven't seen the anime, and after hearing this and seeing this, I was like, I might as well give this a try, because I mean, I watched the movie and I played the arcade game. I wonder if that still exists. Even though, now the arcade game was kind of hard because it's a stick, and so I don't really have a lot of experience driving as well. And so yeah, can't wait to read Initial D. I sort of remember the movie, and so we will see. And this was just a random pick. A Kingdom of Quartz. I'm not sure if this is about angels. Well, it says demons and so forth. Yeah, I got angels and demons, and so this will be an interesting to read. This one was another one I was contemplating getting. This is called Bless. An Instagrammer was posting this and I was kind of like convinced. I think this is like a mix of about makeup and fashion. And so I used to be into makeup and I'm sort of into fashion, but not as much when I was young. And so can't wait to read that. Next one we have is The Summer Hikaru Died. I really like this series so far, even though it's kind of like creepy. I don't know, the story is just so intriguing. I read 1 and 2 from my library, and so I decided to just get volume 3. Really nice cover. I heard a lot of good things about this story and a lot of people raving about it, and so yeah. Now I was surprised they have Maggie because some of the Maggie's volumes are out of stock or out of print. And so, and these were like regular price, because if you check out like Mercari, eBay, they're selling it for really an insane amount. And so I'm shocked that they actually have some Maggie. And yeah, as always, the spines are just so beautiful. Now I am missing Laid Back Camp 6, so finally I'm all kind of caught up. I think there's like 14 so far. I think I only have up to 11. I haven't started reading this, which I need to because I really want to see the anime. And so, okie dokie. Next one is from Target. I know I have some of the volume on the side. So this is called The Saint Magic Power is Omnipotent. I got 5 and 6. And then more of The Summer Hikaru Died. So I'm collecting them because I really like the story. And then I have more Given. I am missing 2, but I have 6, 7 on the side. And so we'll see how this story goes. I only read 1 and 2 so far. And it seems like a very popular anime as well. I think 9 comes out either August or September. And then this was just a random pick as well. It's called RWBY. But I heard there's an anime, and so I was intrigued with the plot. Here's the plot. And so yeah, slowly collecting Parasite. So I got 1 right here. This is a full color edition. And lastly, I grew up watching Card Capture. Okay, look how this is massive. This is super massive. The first time I saw this, I was like, what the heck? This is like something else. If you compare it with Parasite, it's not even it's just, this seems tiny or something, but I don't know. And this wasn't very cheap, by the way. This is like $30, and Target was selling it for $17, and then the rest of the volume had different prices, so it was kind of odd. And it comes with a card. This is Ariel. I chose this cover because it's Sakura and Sharon, and it was the lowest price. And yeah, like some of the volume were like around 25, and so this was 17. So yeah, I wish like they made it like an omnibus instead of like this. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't like the size, I'll be honest. And then when I was filling the pages, it feels super thin. It's not really high quality, I'll be honest. Like, it's, yeah, I feel like I can easily rip this. Anywho, I'm probably not gonna collect the rest because it's just super expensive. but they do have a omnibus collector edition. I don't know, I've been like eyeing on it, you know, buying secondhand, and so we will see. Okay, this next stack is from Mercari. Now this one is called Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko. Another manga tuber had this on their haul, so I was kind of like curious, but here's the plot. And then I got Uzutoki Rhetoric 1, 2, 3. I'm up to date when it comes to reading. I just bought number 6 and I read 1 to 5 from the library, and so I'm just slowly collecting them. This is a mystery manga. It takes in the 1920s. I really like this story. It's just so fun. I like the fact that every time they finish a case, it's finished in that same volume, so it doesn't like, you know, take over to the next volume, if that makes sense, and so it doesn't always leave like a cliffhanger. And so yeah, I really like this. Totally recommend it if it's something you are interested. Now this one was very good price. I got it for like $11 for 3 volumes. Now this is called As Miss Beelzebub Likes. Not sure how to pronounce that. And so I watch a lot of like Manga Haul, and Lady Moon had this in her haul, so I was kind of like curious, and again I was kind of influenced, so I decided to get it. And of course it was 3 for $11 and plus shipping. Next one we have Kino Journey 1 and 2. I heard about this title after reading Go with the Wind, North by Northwest. One of the volumes, and at the end of the chapters they had this, like it was kind of like some sort of advertisement. I was kind of curious, and like I read the plot. Seems very interesting. It's supposed to be about an adventure about this girl, and so yeah, that'll be something to look forward. Next one we got Kiki's Delivery Service. I've been slowly collecting like some of the Studio Ghibli like comics, manga. So far I have Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. This is volume 1, and the rest 2 and 4 I'm having a hard time finding them. They have volume 3 at Amazon, and so I'm keeping an eye on that because it's almost out of stock as well. Yeah, it's just nice collecting them in hand. I do have the DVD. Then I found out that from Crunchyroll they're gonna make a hardcover for one whole story, and so I can't wait to see that. I might purchase it, who knows, but I'm still gonna collect these thin ones because I really like it. It reminds me of like those Japanese manga, which I wish our manga here in the US is similar, because I've noticed some other countries their cover is way better. I wonder why. And the release date is way earlier than us too. Why is that? So next one we have is Pandora Hearts. I got 1 to 6. I read 1 so far from the library. The reason I got the rest of the volume, well, I think there's a total 24 volumes, but you see my library was missing 2 to 6, and I think they only have like 7 and random volumes. And so I wanted to like continue reading, and I saw someone selling this for $30 plus shipping. Like, come on now, 6 volumes for $30. Why not? And so, okay, next one is from Mage's Emporium, one of my favorite places, online store to shop secondhand. And so the first one, what we have here, oh my gosh, I didn't even show you guys the Pandora Hearts each volume. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okie dokie. Okay, now the next one is, this one is called Me and My Brothers. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was in the sale section, so it was between $2.99 or $3.99. I think there's a total either 12 or 10 volumes. And so I decided to just get this because I think it's gonna be funny to read. I grew up with about 6 brothers, and so so I feel like, you know, might be funny. And so yeah. Oh, I'm doing it again. I haven't shown you guys the volume, each volume. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't know. I've been into like collecting like mangas in this style or in the early 2000s because I watch a lot of anime in early 2000. I only collect one manga, and so I'm kind of just like, oh, I wonder if I would have collect back in the days. And so yeah. The next one is 86. I believe there's an anime. I heard it's pretty good, and I was like, whoa, it's available. So I decided to just grab it. And so can't wait to read this soon. And then next one is Neck and Neck. I have volume 1 on the side, slowly collecting them so I can binge read. Bakuman volume 1. I only have volume 1, and so yeah. This one is a very long title. Suppose a kid from the last dungeon, boonies move to a starter town. I think this is a new series. I'm not quite sure, but here's the plot. Might be fun to read. And so, wonder if this is an isekai. I'm not sure. And the next one we have is The Haunted Bookstore Gateway to Parallel Universe. When I see Parallel Universe, I need it. I like reading about Parallel Universe, and so I did order 1 and 2 from Trip Books, and so that'll be coming soon. And then another sort of like nostalgia. This is called Ultra Maniac. I got 1, 2, 3, 5. I did order 4. And here's 5, 3, 2, and 1. I think it's about this girl who is a witch. Next one we have is Attack on Titan. I'm almost done collecting AOT. However, I've been contemplating to get the omnibus because I do agree the spine looks super plain, but I don't really want to start over, so we will see. Then I got Yutsuba. I read 1 so far, and they had 2 and 4. Such a cute, heartwarming story about this little girl and her father and their nice neighbors. And this was a random pick. This one's called The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Here's the plot. And so, can't wait to read that. And the last one, well, not really the last one, but this is from tripbooks.com. I got Dreaming Sun Volume 2. I think I have Volume 1 on the side, and I got more of the Saint Magic Power is Omnipotent. Got 1, 2, 3. I think I got 1 on the side, and then I got 5 and 6 from Target. And so, let's put this on the side. All right, this last one, I have a story to tell. So this is from Merry Manga Co. I really like Merry Manga Co. because their prices is just so good. It's about like 20 to 30% off from the original price. However, I learned something new, that when you purchase from there, you want to make sure to purchase separate, ready to ship, and pre-order. So I had 1 ready to ship, the rest were pre-order, and I was waiting and waiting. After 2 weeks, I finally like contacted them like, hey, what's going on? Why is my order taking so long? And they were saying it's because you have a pre-order. I guess you want to wait once all the pre-order is like ready. And so it took almost a month to ship, which I understand, but I didn't know anything about that whole policy or their rules. So I was a little bit upset. However, like I said, they have good prices. And so from now on, I need to make sure I have that 2 separate order ready to ship and pre-order. And so if you want to shop there, just please be aware. Oh my God, I've been waiting for this, smoking behind the supermarket with you. Really like the story. Can't wait to read. Black Clover volume 35. We're finally done with the anime, so I can't wait to read the rest. Then Blue Lock volume 12. I read 1 to 10, and so now I have 11 to 12. We're gonna start watching the anime because we want to see the movie. Well, it's mostly me. I'm just dragging my husband. And this one's called Gachi Akuta. I read volume 1 from my library. I really like the story. It's about this 2 parallel world. Well, almost parallel, but not really. But I really like that. And yeah, I really like it. So, and the illustration is very interesting. It's very different, but I don't really mind. So, can't wait. And then an ongoing series called Witch Hat Atelier. Volume 12. Oh my God, it's volume 11. I read 1 to 11 like almost 2 or 3 months ago, and volume 11 kind of left like a small cliffhanger, and so can't wait to find out what's gonna happen next. And then finally, I've been waiting for this, Parasite volume 3, because I read volume 2 maybe 2 weeks ago. And so my library only had 1 and 2, and they didn't have the rest, which didn't make sense. And I noticed my library does that, like either the series is not popular and so they don't want to continue purchasing or carrying it, and so that's why I end up just buying them. And that is why my haul is very big. It's not because I want to buy them, it's because I want to continue reading, and so that's the only way for me to continue reading is purchasing them. And of course I buy a lot of secondhand, which kind of help with the budget. And so yeah, anyway, this is my haul. I just can't believe I deleted my first one, but I feel like this time I did better because I did a lot of mistake here and there. And so yeah, I really wanna set a goal where I don't purchase too much. Then at the same time, I read a lot of library manga, and so I do end up like purchasing them because like I said, sometimes my library doesn't have the rest of the volume, so in order for me to continue reading, I don't have a choice but to purchase it. And so yeah, so thank you for watching with my manga haul. I hope you like this. And like I said, yeah, I want to like make sure next time I don't buy too much, but we will see, because when it comes to good prices, it's just hard to pass on. And so I hope you enjoyed this manga haul, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. I almost forgot to add this, but I also have Die Dark 1 to 4. It's a box set, and then Tokyo Aliens 1 to 6. So I actually had them on the side. It was kind of like ready to be on the shelf, and so yeah, I just want to include this. And so yeah.